From the fast pace of Mumbai to the changing expectations of today's global traveler, as loyalty programs evolve beyond just miles and flights, airlines are rethinking how they stay relevant in everyday life. In this next story, we head to Mumbai to explore how Etihad is reimagining its guest loyalty experience for Indian travelers. Mumbai, a city that moves fast, thinks big, and for many it rewards ambition. It is also a city where global travel and lifestyle intersect. Today we're here to see how one airline is reimagining how you travel and how you earn and spend your loyalty points. You know, for many airlines, loyalty programs are often more profitable than the core business of just flying planes. It is no longer about rewarding distance flown. The spotlight is now on rewarding high-spend behavior. Wondering how? Let's find out. I'm in Mumbai right now. I've come to discover what Etihad is doing with their guest loyalty program. They are unveiling new things to the Indian market here today in Mumbai. So let's go inside and see what's on offer. Etihad Guest is presenting itself as more than just a frequent flyer program. It's a lifestyle-led loyalty program designed around how members live, spend and travel today. Leading this transformation is Mark Potter, Managing Director of Etihad Guest, who is in India to underline just how important this market has become. India is one of your fastest growing markets. What do you think is driving this growth for you?
I mean, we're fortunate because Etihad's network has grown significantly since the last 2 or 3 years. And so the program is kind of ridden on the coattails of that. But also the proposition we put into market, I think our redemption and accrual values that we had on the program side were quite strong, which meant that we're getting a lot of that traffic into Abu Dhabi and into the US. So the growth there is, I guess, the network, but also the proposition that we changed in 2024.
Is there any kind of different strategy that you're taking for Indians?
I think there's elements that the airline has done in terms of some of our product elements that has meant that we've tried to kind of immerse ourselves a little bit in some of the Indian culture. We've realized that there is definitely opportunities in the program proposition that was somewhat lacking. We have that in Abu Dhabi, where our hub is, but in India we kind of had some gaps in our partnership network that we needed to fill. And so we took more of a localized approach on that and evaluated what partners could support us in filling that had like-minded kind of brands and values to us. And so the answer to the question on whether we localized it, for sure we needed to. It wasn't a kind of a global narrative that we wanted to play. We wanted to be more local. And so, the 5 partners that we talk about this evening is certainly making sure that people who live here and kind of engage with Etihad feel like we're part of their everyday life.
How come you've zoned in on lifestyle as like a key focus area for the program?
I think because we know that the kind of the book works. So in Abu Dhabi, we have, the co-brand portfolio with the financial partners. We have hotel, we have everyday accrual with supermarket chains and whatever else. And we see that engagement coming from members because of that. We saw significant growth in the program in India in terms of the membership, and now we want to reward those guys who are part of the program with an earn offering that is stronger. So we firmly believe that Etihad can be part of the Indian community's everyday life, and that therefore meant that we needed to build a retail relationship, a hotel relationship, a credit card relationship, a quick service delivery relationship, and an e-commerce one. That meant that every touch point we were rewarding our members with something.
India is emerging as a premier global aviation hub, attracting immense interest from abroad. As travel soars and expectations rise, loyalty programs are being pushed to evolve. The competition is tough, but the shift is clear. From earning and redeeming miles beyond flights to partnership with everyday brands, this unique loyalty program is embedding itself into daily moments, not merely travel milestones. For frequent travelers like Rajiv Malhotra, those changes are already being felt.
It's very, very interesting. When Etihad first started, I think in 2004, Everything was different. It was small, but it's been a very pleasant experience because people are very, very nice, warm, friendly. When you start a business, when you start a company, an airline, you don't always get it right. But I found Etihad used to find a way of making it good to you.
In a market like India, where aspiration meets experience, this new way of spending pattern could redefine how travelers connect with airlines, even after the journey ends.